Hello, good people. It's Rob Lee. I'm going to do a video for you. I'm going to play a song for you. And I hope to give you some inspiration and some courage and some strength for those of you who need it. And for those of you who are feeling good and strong, we can just glorify the Almighty Father. It's pretty bad when the evil of this world has come against our children, come against us, but even come against the children that have not been born, and even come against the children that are in the womb. That's how bad it truly is. We're living in evil, evil times. This war is coming to an end, but it's going to reach its peak before it comes to an end. A friend called me last night from Florida, and about toward the end of the conversation, he asked me, he said, "Rob, how close do you think that we really are?" And I told him, "Brother, I think we're really, really close. I think we're one event away from it all coming together. It's going to take one event to galvanize the full tribulation, meaning that everything that's been preached about, everything that's been written about, it'll take one event to bring it all together. So far, we've seen a slow boil, and with each year, it seems to get worse and worse and worse, but it will take one event for it to boil over, and that's where I think we're at. Now, I can't tell you how far that is going to be, but I believe martial law is coming. And this is not to scare you. In fact, it's just the opposite. There's nothing for you to be afraid of. You're going to see the evil of this world start to make its face more and more known because they have nothing to be afraid of. Because people don't speak out against evil. People go along with evil. It's the separating of the wheat and the tares. It's harvest time. The reapers are coming soon, and everything is going to be set right. Time is getting short. Really, really short. Time is short. Now, we're going to play a video, but before we play the video, I want to read some things to you, if I may. I want to read Jeremiah 17:5 to you. "Thus saith the Lord, Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord." Now, the Father's telling you, cursed be the man that maketh flesh his arm. When you put a man or anybody else in control of your life, you're cursed. Your heart has left the Father, if it was ever with the Father, because nobody has total control but your Almighty Father. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." Psalms 118:8. "It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man." Your Father is in total control of everything. Isaiah 45:7. "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." Psalm 44. "Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies." Isaiah 26:3. "Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee." Trust. To trust. Philippians 4:6. "Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving," underline that, "let your requests be made known unto God." Psalms 18:2. "The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower." The high tower, because when you run to the rock is away from everything else. Psalm 61:2. "From the end of the world I will cry unto thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I." Psalm 89:26. "He shall cry unto me, Thou art my Father, my God, and the rock of my salvation. To show that the Lord is upright, he is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in him." That was Psalm 92:15. And now we go to Psalm 94:22. "But the Lord is my defense, and my God is the rock of my refuge." The rock of your refuge. We must always run to the rock. I want to read this to you, and then we're going to get to the song. Exodus 19, verse 5. "Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine." And what did the Father do? He gave his only begotten Son power over everything, heaven and earth. Matthew 28:18. He gave it to Jesus Christ, and this is the freedom that we have to live this life. If we will give it all to Jesus Christ, the shackles will be broken and we can endure this hellish existence because it's hard. And then Jesus Christ in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, he gives it back to the Father. Run to the rock, folks. We're going to run to the rock. We're going to run to the rock and seek our shelter and our protection. And listen to me. The Father will hide you and he will protect you. And if he calls us to glorify him in any way that he chooses, then we shall do so. We shall do so, because many in that day are going to be called to glorify him, and many are going to faint in fear. But you will not faint in fear, because you have built your house on the rock. I hope you enjoy the song. May the Almighty Father bless each and every one of you. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee.